Dubai wasn't always the land of glittering skyscrapers and supercars. It began as a tiny fishing village in the desert. Today, it's one of the richest and most futuristic cities on Earth, where fortunes are made and records are broken. How did this transformation happen in just a few decades? Let's uncover the history of how Dubai rose from the desert to become a symbol of wealth and ambition. Early life in the desert. Long before the glittering skyscrapers and extravagant lifestyles, Dubai was a small desert settlement. The harsh climate meant that life was simple and often difficult. The economy revolved around fishing, pearl diving, and small-scale trade with neighboring regions. Bedouin tribes made up much of the population, leading nomadic lifestyles in the desert, while those on the coast depended on the Arabian Gulf for sustenance. By the 18th century, Dubai had started to establish itself as a regional trading hub. Its location along the Persian Gulf made it an ideal stop for merchants from India, Persia, and East Africa. Goods such as spices, textiles, and dates were exchanged, and Dubai slowly gained a reputation as a tolerant and business-friendly place. This reputation became one of its greatest assets for future growth. The pearl boom and collapse. Pearl diving was once the lifeline of Dubai's economy. Men would dive deep into the waters of the Gulf, risking their lives for natural pearls that were in high demand across Europe and Asia. By the late 19th century, Dubai had become one of the world's busiest centers for the pearl trade. Wealth flowed in, and many families rose to prominence. However, the prosperity was short-lived. The 1930s brought two devastating blows. The Great Depression, which drastically reduced global demand for luxury items, and the rise of cultured pearls from Japan, which were cheaper and more accessible than natural pearls. The pearl industry collapsed almost overnight, leaving Dubai struggling economically. This was a critical turning point that forced the emirate to look for new opportunities. The arrival of oil. The most significant transformation in Dubai's history came with the discovery of oil. In 1966, the first commercially viable oil reserves were found offshore. Compared to its neighbors, Dubai's oil wealth was modest. Still, it was enough to completely reshape the city. The then ruler, Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, recognized that oil would not last forever. He used the newfound wealth to modernize infrastructure rather than relying solely on petroleum revenues. Roads, ports, schools, and hospitals were built, rapidly improving the quality of life. Sheikh Rashid's forward-thinking leadership meant that oil revenues were carefully invested in building the foundations of a diversified economy. Unlike other Gulf states that depended heavily on oil, Dubai began laying the groundwork for a post-oil future very early. Infrastructure as the key. One of Sheikh Rashid's most crucial strategies was building world-class infrastructure. In 1979, the port of Jebel Ali was completed, which would later become the largest man-made harbor in the world. This port turned Dubai into a global shipping and logistics hub, attracting international trade far beyond what its small population would suggest. At the same time, Dubai International Airport was expanded. From just a few airlines, the airport quickly grew into a busy transit hub linking Europe, Asia, and Africa. The city's strategic location between East and West became one of its greatest advantages, and Sheikh Rashid ensured that infrastructure would support this position. This focus on ports, airports, and roads created a business-friendly environment that encouraged foreign companies to set up regional headquarters in Dubai. Even before oil wealth ran out, Dubai was already becoming a global city in the making. The birth of free zones. One of the boldest steps Dubai took was the creation of free zones, special economic areas where foreign investors could own businesses outright, enjoy tax exemptions, and face minimal restrictions. The most famous of these was the Jebel Ali Free Zone, established in 1985. This move attracted thousands of international companies, from shipping firms to tech giants, who wanted to benefit from Dubai's open economic policies. Free zones became the backbone of Dubai's diversification strategy. Over time, more specialized free zones were introduced, such as Dubai Media City, Dubai Internet City, and Dubai International Financial Center. These zones not only brought investment, but also created jobs, accelerated technological adoption, and established Dubai as a hub for global business. Tourism as the new oil. Dubai understood that oil was finite, but tourism could last forever if built wisely. The city invested heavily in creating attractions that would draw millions of visitors. In the 1990s and 2000s, mega projects were launched that shocked the world. The Burj Al Arab Hotel, shaped like a sail, became an icon of luxury. The Palm Jumeirah, a massive artificial island, showcased Dubai's ambition to defy natural limits. Then came the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, which turned into a symbol of Dubai's rise from a desert outpost to a global metropolis. Dubai's tourism strategy was not just about luxury. The city positioned itself as a family-friendly destination with theme parks, shopping festivals, and cultural experiences. By diversifying its offerings, Dubai appealed to both wealthy elites and middle-class tourists. Today, tourism contributes significantly to Dubai's GDP, proving that the gamble on mega projects paid off. The rise of real estate and construction. Dubai's skyline is one of the most recognizable in the world, thanks to its real estate boom. The early 2000s saw rapid construction of residential towers, hotels, and commercial spaces. The government encouraged real estate investment by allowing foreigners to own property in designated areas for the first time. This policy triggered a flood of investment from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Developers such as MAR built massive projects like downtown Dubai, while Nakheel developed the Palm Islands. The real estate sector became both a symbol of Dubai's wealth and a driver of its economy. While the 2008 global financial crisis hit Dubai hard, the sector recovered within a few years. Today, real estate remains one of the city's strongest industries, attracting both residents and investors worldwide. Financial services and trade. Dubai positioned itself as a global financial hub with the creation of the Dubai International Financial Center, DIFC, in 2004. This financial free zone allowed international banks, insurance companies, and investment firms to operate under international standards rather than local laws. Combined with its tax-friendly environment, Dubai became a magnet for wealth management and financial services. It also became a regional hub for gold and diamond trading, with the Dubai Gold Souk and Dubai Multi-Commodities Center attracting billions in annual trade. The Emirates' role as a re-export hub, importing goods and then exporting them across the Middle East, Africa, and South Asia, further cemented its status as a global trading powerhouse. Aviation and Emirates Airline. No story of Dubai's rise would be complete without Emirates Airline. Founded in 1985 with just 2 leased planes, Emirates grew into one of the world's largest and most prestigious airlines. With Dubai International Airport as its base, the airline capitalized on the Emirates' geographic location between East and West. Emirates became famous for its luxury services and global connectivity, flying to hundreds of destinations worldwide. It not only brought millions of tourists to Dubai, but also boosted its reputation as a major transit hub. Aviation today accounts for a huge share of Dubai's economy and employs hundreds of thousands of people. Expo 2020. Dubai's ability to host global events also played a role in its wealth. Winning the bid for Expo 2020, held in 2021 due to the pandemic, was a historic moment. The event brought millions of visitors, attracted foreign investment, and positioned Dubai as a city capable of competing on the world stage. The role of leadership and governance. A key factor behind Dubai's success has been its leadership. The Al Maktoum family, particularly Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum and his son Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, played visionary roles in guiding Dubai's development. Unlike some oil-rich countries that squandered wealth, Dubai's leaders invested strategically. They emphasized diversification, global partnerships, and innovation. Their governance style balanced tradition with modernization, ensuring that Dubai remained culturally rooted while embracing global business practices. The government also introduced policies to make Dubai attractive to expatriates, who now make up nearly 90% of the population. This open-door policy brought talent, investment, and cultural diversity, fueling further growth. Challenges and resilience. Dubai's rise has not been without challenges. The 2008 financial crisis caused a property market collapse that nearly bankrupted the emirate. Massive debt had to be restructured, and Abu Dhabi provided financial support to stabilize the situation. The COVID-19 pandemic also hit tourism and aviation hard, but Dubai's quick reopening and vaccination campaign helped it recover faster than many other global cities. These crises highlighted Dubai's resilience and ability to adapt. While critics argue that Dubai relies too heavily on expatriate labor and faces environmental challenges, its track record of bouncing back from difficulties shows why it continues to thrive. The new frontier. Dubai is now positioning itself as a leader in technology and innovation. The city has launched initiatives in artificial intelligence, blockchain, and smart city development. The Dubai Future Foundation and Museum of the Future symbolize this ambition. Dubai is also investing in renewable energy through projects like the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Solar Park, one of the largest in the world. By looking beyond oil and even beyond tourism, Dubai aims to secure its wealth for future generations, luxury, lifestyle, and global branding. Another reason Dubai got so rich is its global branding. The emirate carefully marketed itself as a luxury destination and a land of opportunities. From shopping festivals to international sports events like the Dubai World Cup and Formula One in nearby Abu Dhabi, Dubai positioned itself as a playground for the rich while remaining accessible to the middle class. By blending business with glamour, Dubai carved out a unique identity that fueled both its economy and global recognition. Strategic location. Dubai's geography is perhaps its greatest natural asset. Located at the crossroads of Europe, Asia, and Africa, it is within an 8-hour flight of 2/3 of the world's population. This made it ideal for trade, aviation, logistics, and finance. Unlike some resource-rich countries that relied solely on oil, Dubai leveraged its location to connect markets. This geographic advantage continues to drive its wealth, making it an indispensable hub in global commerce. If you enjoyed exploring how Dubai became so rich, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more fascinating stories from around the world.